Welcome along, fellow time travelers. This time around, we're going to check out the area just above the River Arts District in Asheville, North Carolina, because it wasn't just the River Arts District that was destroyed. It was also many of the businesses and industrial warehouses along the river as well. Kindly prepare yourself because you are going to see some really disturbing images. Before I begin, please like and share the show and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Now let's begin our journey. As you can see, I'm starting off at an underpass, and I'm going to be walking north between Riverside Drive and the French Broad River. This business was the Smoky Park Supper Club, which was a membership-based, community-focused restaurant and bar. The membership was open only to North Carolina residents. Interestingly enough, memberships were free. And here's some images of what it looked like once upon a time. It was built in 2014 and was 5,500 square feet on an acre and a half. It was for sale not too long ago for $7 million. I'm not sure whether or not somebody paid that or if it ever sold, but without a doubt the current owner is very unhappy right now. In 2 days, I have shot 22 videos so far to share with you, in and around Asheville. I'm also going to begin doing some walking tours through residential areas in order to showcase the beauty of this part of the country. So kindly continue to return to my channel so you can see those as well. I want to remind everybody once again to not do what I'm doing. There's a lot of dust in the air, it's not too easy to breathe, and trust me, you don't want to be breathing in a lot of this anyway. And Asheville is dealing with limited resources right now. But I think we can all agree that it is important that somebody document all of this so we could show the destruction of what happened here, and in the future we can compare it to the restoration and renovations, which will happen someday because so many people's lives have been turned completely upside down. I also think it's a good idea that videos like this continue to be created and shared so the story is not forgotten, because we all know the world we live in, don't we? The news cycle just keeps on turning, and for many people this is old news already. But I don't want it to be old news. I don't think you want it to be old news either. I think it's a good idea that we show compassion for all the people whose lives have been turned upside down as a result of this storm. I also think it's a good idea to showcase the creativity and hard work and ingenuity of all those involved with the cleanup and rebuilding the area. Bigger and better than it was before. I hope you're enjoying watching this video. If so, can you please do me a favor and like and share and subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. As you can see, a lot of trees came down. Many buildings got completely destroyed or carried away into the road, where they have since been cleared away. A lot of electric wires and cables, debris everywhere. It's a horrible, horrible mess. There's no good time of the year when something like this could happen. But for those of you who are familiar with the area, the horror of all this is compounded considering the time of the year. This is North Carolina, and it is October, and it's going to start getting really cold, which is going to impede some of the efforts to clean up. But of course, plenty of hard workers will do the best they can, and no doubt they will do a great job. What also sucks is, in addition to all the businesses being hurt by not being able to have their daily business, but there's also the lost opportunity costs. After all, there are fewer places on Earth that are more beautiful than Asheville, North Carolina and surrounding areas in the fall. People come here from all around the world to see the leaves changing colors. It really is beautiful to drive around in the fall and early winter, especially on the Blue Ridge Parkway. And then of course Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and then there's Christmas. So imagine all the people and all the businesses that are not going to generate a lot of revenue for the holidays. It's really an incredible nightmare, and I know there's a lot going on in the news, especially with an election around the corner, but good grief, we really got to keep this story in people's minds. This is freaking awful. For those who have not seen my other videos, or are watching this in the future and don't know what happened here, let me just say that the recent devastation caused by Hurricane Helene along Asheville's French Broad River has been catastrophic for businesses, particularly in the River Arts District. The hurricane's heavy rains led the river to rise to nearly 25 feet, shattering previous flood records and submerging much of the area. About 80% of the buildings in this area were damaged, many beyond repair. The River Arts District has gotten the most attention, of course, because the area was home to more than 300 artists, and so you had studios and galleries and local businesses that were destroyed, along with valuable art and supplies. Some artists have already announced that they will not be rebuilding, marking a permanent loss for Asheville's creative community. And in addition to this area and the River Arts District, other parts of Asheville, like the Biltmore Village area, also suffered extensive damage. In some cases, buildings were completely swept away by the floodwaters, while others were partially destroyed by debris carried downstream. Many local businesses, including coffee shops and music venues, are now facing the daunting task of rebuilding or deciding whether to reopen at all. The combination of the destruction from the floods and ongoing concerns over redevelopment in the area has left many business owners unsure about the future of this area, which has been central to Asheville's cultural and economic life. So we'll see what happens as time goes by. This is pretty brutal stuff, isn't it? And I've got a ton more to share with you. Once again, it is important that people document what happened here, because in the future, when it's all cleaned up, no one's going to believe it. So, what do you think about all this damage that was incurred during Hurricane Helene? If you were a business owner, would you open a business here in the future? If not, or if so, tell me why in the comments below. Kindly remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell because there will be more shows like this one, and I hope you check those out too. Please check out the links below to learn how to support my research and productions. This channel is sponsored by CampfireShop.com, where you could order the highest quality and exclusive candles, herbal supplements, teas, and more. As of the time of this recording, it is mid-October, and the holidays are right around the corner. You know you want to buy some candles for people. You may as well buy them from me and support my productions. And if you have trouble relaxing or sleeping, or have high blood pressure or glucose issues, check out my herbal supplements. And of course, we have lots of awesome teas. I would also appreciate it if you could become a member of this channel and or join me on Patreon, where you can watch exclusive videos of cool places that I've been to. You could also leave a super thanks in the comments below. Kindly be kind to all of our fellow earthlings and please do not harm them. They don't like that. Remember to show compassion for all living things. And please do yourself a favor and go to a local shelter and adopt a cat or a dog or both. You and they will be very glad that you did. Until next time, I wish you safe travels on all your journeys.